What was that? Whoa. Taking my hand off the keyboard. This is truly amazing. I don't know, I'm just... wow. The music just... That's Stanley!
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space. What? Help!
I don't even have words. This is just... what the hell? What the... Is that big head mode?
Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
This is one of the wildest things I've ever seen in a video game. I'll say that for sure.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Is the button back, I wonder? This is odd. Just very odd. No, the button's not back. Waste of a walk. But I was not expecting that from the infinite hole. What's this, I wonder?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Mostly infinite hole. Where's the exit it talked about? Oh, this way. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen everything there is to see here. I might be wrong, but I've had a wonderful time.
Have you seen everything
so.
you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
That's some art.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
So exciting.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
So is the Stanley Parable.
I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
You just
With
reinvented Ultra Deluxe.
care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
I love it.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising
It's justifying. It's
conviction,
self-justifying.
"This
It's great."
is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Are these all the same? They're all the same settings. Same credits. It's really just a reskin. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
This is
Something
funny.
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order
Oh my God, this
arrived on
is
the monitor for him to follow.
beautiful and
No one had
ridiculous.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
I love it.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Sorry, I got some water in my
Something
throat
was
from when I
very
drank it.
clearly wrong. Sharp, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
I'm not gonna
trace
do
of
that
his
this time.
co-workers.
I'm gonna do the disobey ending, like the inverse of the freedom one.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I have the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I can take the other way first.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Is there more dialogue for just sitting in here, like there used to be?
Truly, being here
There
with
is.
the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Wait. Yes!
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet.
There's more broom
believes it
closet
deserves
content
the
in this
bucket.
game.
I
Perfect.
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
You're not very nice, and the broom closet ending is no longer my favorite ending. How's that for mean?
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There.
Yes.
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're
so
ever unsure
stupid.
whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
This is better than the broom closet ending. This is the bucket broom closet.
You know what?
Thing.
I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I love things we're doing with, like, the how close the narrator is to the microphone. It's really interesting. Can I go back in? Nothing. Okay. Can never be too sure.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Because...
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. How wise. The beige pages. No, I can't do that.
Stepping in.
I took the opportunity. I'm doing the escape pod ending with the bucket. This is spontaneous, I didn't mean to do that, but... That's what I'm doing. Does this one close after that? It does. That was probably true in the original game, too. Narrator disappears for this bit. Although the stickers stay there. Well, this is so fun. This is the Stanley Parable too. It's a real thing. It exists. We're doing this. It's only like 6 floors. While I'm doing this, I just want to say that I'm having so much fun with this game. Probably more than I had with the original game, honestly. Probably because mostly I actually just watched... I did play the original game, but I mostly watched Let's Plays of it for all the, like, side content, I guess. The hidden stuff. And there's more in this game so far than was in the Stanley Parable, including the hidden stuff. So, maybe I'll find all the hidden stuff in this playthrough, maybe I won't. I'm still having an amazing time. Nothing's going on, so I just wanted to go on that rant. Thanks for hearing me out. Yeah, I'll just, I'll stop the series whenever I feel like I'm not getting new stuff every episode. Or if there's not enough new stuff to keep making episodes. I'm getting it cut off before. Do it. Do it, Stanley.